what happens when you watch one too many Fast and Furious movies. I know. I've lived that life. I have a couple junkers at home too. There we go. Get it, old son. Anyway, so we're gonna go down to Craig. We're gonna do some cool stuff. I'm actually looking into getting into being a peer mentor, so I'm gonna go down there and work on helping other people out. I'm pretty excited about it. You guys know how I am about that. But one thing I wanted to talk about, I got my old Raptor over here, my F-150. We're gonna start modifying that. I'm hoping here in like 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna start modifying it to where I can actually drive it. And we're gonna do a pretty cool video on that, maybe even some installation videos, but we're doing the Ascento. So any of you guys out there that are wanting to modify a truck, everyone thinks, oh, it's a truck, it's expensive to modify. It's actually one of the more cheaper vehicles to modify if you need assistance getting into a vehicle. So that's my it's an Ascento lift, where it's basically the whole seat of the vehicle is going to come out. It's going to pick me up. My wheelchair, I'm going to have a little cherry picker. It works real good. Other than in the wintertime, you get your back rest gets a little wet, but I mean, that's pretty common when you're in a wheelchair. Things get wet when they're around you. So we got that coming up, and we're gonna do that up there in Black Hills Mobility. We're gonna get that modified. Shout out to my buddy Trent. I'm calling you out on this video, and if you don't come up to Rapid City with us, we might just ruin your life. We might roast you on social media hardcore, or make you do like the ice bucket challenge. So if any of you guys that might know Trent Jones, make sure to show him this video, send him this video, and tell him that he has to come up there with us. So anyway, if you guys don't know Trent Jones, he's a really good dude. I worked for him right before my injury, and I do want to shout him out a little bit. This is something that really means a lot to me. He was like the third fella that was in my ICU room. He was there before some of my best friends, so that means a lot to me. So I do want to shout him out. I give him a little bit of crap every once in a while, and I do want to shout him out for doing that. That means a lot. I was barely even cognizant. I actually woke up and he was standing there. So shout out to you, Trent Jones. Anyway, so we're gonna go get that modified here in a couple weeks, and then it's gonna be pretty crazy. I think we're gonna start doing a tour again. We're gonna start traveling America. I haven't told Tanner yet because he's gonna already start planning it. And if you guys don't know Tanner, he's hey, don't bite me. He's one of my good friends, best friend. Hey Tanner, come on in here. So he, if you guys haven't seen the videos, and maybe we'll do a video at the end of this of him picking me up and throwing me in the truck. He used to be real jacked. Now he's getting kind of fat, dude.
Trying to lose weight.
Oh, yeah. Him and I need to hit the gym. So if any of you guys want to hit the gym with me and Tanner, you guys should comment below. We'll go to the gym with you, or the rec center, and we'll run laps. But anyway, we're gonna do a tour because I'll be able to drive, he'll be able to drive, and it'll be pretty cool because what we want to do, I want to start hitting up high schools and independent welding schools, and I want to start doing some speaking. I don't know much about inspirational speaking or whatever. I don't know if I'm inspirational, but people say I need to do it. So if you're a teacher, if you're a student, make sure to comment. Also, get down there, let me know, and maybe talk to your teacher and reach out to me. You guys can reach out to me on my channels. Instagram and Facebook are the best way to get a hold of me. I'd give you my number, but I don't know if I want anyone coming to my house late at night and skinning me alive. So I want to do that for you guys, and I want to get out there, guys. Not for me. I want to sell my swag along the way, of course, so we can fund the trips. And as long as Tanner and our family, since we're married, low key, don't tell anyone, don't tell Talia. I want to just support our family with these swag sales along the way. So we'll sell hats, shirts, hoodies, right? You guys probably seen it. We're gonna get into some more stuff, but that's my swag company, DHK Welds. We're working on getting a website. Right now we have a link here. We have a link. This is our freshest hat. This is our newest hat. I'm gonna talk about it next. But we got our company called DHK Welds, and Pipeline Legit's hosting our link right now. And we're working on getting a website link, an actual true website. We own one right now, but it's a lot of work for this old welder to figure out how to run a website. So we're kind of outsourcing that. So stay tuned for that, DHK Welds. But if you want to get some of our swag, make sure to hit the link in the description, obviously. It's going to be there in all my videos. And go to pipelinelegit.com and search DHK Welds. It'll show you all my merch, and it'll show all their merch, all Pipeline Legit's merch. We got so much cool stuff. You guys are welders out there. If you're cowboys, you guys will love it. So make sure to hit them up. Make sure to go to that link. You know, just do some surfing. Let me know what you think too, because this hat, I might think it's cool, but I don't know if you guys do. So I want to know what your guys' opinion. So I want to get back to my roots here and talk about this hat. Put on. Maybe not today. So, Speedcoat Oilfield Company, obviously if you guys don't know what a Speedcoat is, they're in the Midwest, you know, and it's kind of a slang term for an antelope. It's kind of a nuisance here in Wyoming, but it's kind of a highlight or a picture of Wyoming. Here, it's the Speedcoat Oilfield Company, and then there's Oilfield Pump Jacks in the background. And they mean a lot to me because I started out in the oil field 17 years old. Started out for a guy named Greg Doherty. Can't thank him enough. That's where I learned a lot of my stuff. No one at Greg's Welding really knew much about welding to help me better myself, but they got me such a good start with Stig Welding. They freaking helped me out so much. My buddy Nate McGuire, Greg Doherty, trying to think of all the people that helped me out. A lot of good welders are there. A lot of good stick welders are there. But I had to venture out on my own because I always wanted to be better. I always wanted to do the next cool thing. Not better than anyone else, but I wanted to make myself better. So I ventured out into the TIG weld and stainless steel, carbon steel, and I didn't know nothing about what I was doing. But I also even ventured out. I took my first pipeline test at 19 years old, and boy howdy was it rough. But that welding beanie, that oil field, that Speedcoat means a lot to me. So if you guys like this hat, if you guys want to support us, obviously you can always buy it. It's a freaking pretty cool hat. I am super proud to wear it. I'm super proud to wear all my stuff. Tanner Dye makes some really cool stuff, guys. The cougar hunting, he makes some really cool stuff with the cougar hunting. He makes some really cool stuff with the hog hunting, and so I want to give him a little credit for that stuff because without him and Victor and Adam, we couldn't do it for you guys. And we want this company to go somewhere, but I thought the story behind the oil field and kind of my life should be something you guys should know about. And we want to make this go, and we want to help out a lot of people. Are you done welding for the day? Can you hang it up? Or are you gonna climb up here? So that's my baby, guys. You've seen her in a couple videos, and I will not edit this part out because what's better than family, right? So anyway, we're gonna start planning the next trip, guys. We're gonna start doing some cool stuff. We're gonna start building more product. We're gonna start modifying product. If you guys went to our event at the high school finals rodeo, you guys would know that we did a lot of cool different designs. Tanner put real cow fur and cow hide behind some hats. And I'm gonna put a little drop down here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But we actually sewed on a lot of some really cool designs with just straight up fur, cow fur, and different kind of stuff, different colors. We even put it behind the patch. So it was kind of cool. Not a lot of people get to see it. Here's one of our hats now, actually. And I want you guys to see that. That's our Cougar hunting, Cougar Mountain Trophies hat. Yeah, so that's our mount. That's one that Tanner made. His stuff's a little cooler than mine. I'm kind of a dad, so my stuff really isn't that that fun or that cool. But we're working on that on my end, guys. I kind of want to do more oil field stuff, which gets pretty cringy. So I'm gonna try keeping it PG-14 for you guys. But that's kind of what's going on with our hats. And I don't want to bore you guys too much about that, because if you don't want to wear my stuff, that's okay. But if you want to hear the story along the way and you want to see all this stuff, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Send it to your friends. Send it to everyone across the world. We want to help out a lot of people across America, and I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it together, and we're not going to stop. We're going to keep on doing it. And one of the things I used to tell all my students, we're going to do it because we're not going to stop. We're going to show up every single day, and we're going to put in 10, 12 hours a day on this project, and we're going to make a difference. We're going to make a difference, and we're going to change people's lives. And I truly believe that, guys. I'm not just blowing smoke. I think we're going to make a difference. We already are, kind of. And I want to do that for, obviously, myself a little bit, but I want to do it for you guys because it makes me feel good. So that's kind of my plan, guys. That's what's going on with this old welder. This is the part of the video when I shut her down. And I want to say something. We'll see you on the next weld.